Wow, what a couple of weeks it's been since I last uploaded. Things have absolutely changed here in the Austin market, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Guys, I sincerely do apologize for being MIA for the last 3 weeks or so. I've gotten extremely busy between just helping my regular clients. We had an Airbnb we had to flip and get ready, and as well as a regular investment flip opportunity that we are currently wrapping up. So thank you so much for sticking by. I'm so excited that you're back on the channel. Oh, give me just a second. I need to take this. Hello, this is Jordan. Oh, hello, new build sales rep. How are you? Yeah, long time no talk. Oh, you have a ton of inventory. That's great. Oh, and buyer incentives? What are you talking about? I haven't heard those terms in years. Well, yeah, I do actually have some clients. I don't know if you got any of my 48 voicemails or my hundreds of emails, but yeah, I'm definitely interested. All jokes aside, new build reps are emailing me daily, calling me all the time, wondering if I have any clients that need a new build. There has been a huge turn in our market. And I mean, we went from having this extreme seller's market, and it seems like overnight, things switched about 6 weeks ago. Once everyone's kids got out of school, it's like everyone had the same idea, and they were like, oh, well, now we're gonna list our house so that we can capitalize on the, tip top of value here. Well, what that did was it created a surplus of inventory. The demand is still strong, like don't get me wrong. Demand is still there, it's just not at the level to support 8,000 homes per month, which is about what we're at right now. If you'll recall, just a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I was stating I had the lowest price per square foot home in my neighborhood for sale, and I was getting a little worried, right? Because I didn't have that immediate rush of people into my open house. I wasn't getting blown up on my phone daily from my sign, and it just got me a little worried. Well, there were 4,000 homes on the market at that time. Now there's 8,000. A lot of that excess inventory that we're seeing is actually coming from new builds, which is pretty wild because we've been hearing about lumber shortages and year-plus build times. Look, that may still be the case, but there's a ton of inventory homes now. Because interest rates rose, a lot of people who were, signed up for a new build and they picked out all their stuff and they were just waiting for it to be built, no longer qualify. It is unfortunate, you hate to see it. However, that has presented an opportunity for you, the buyer who is still at it, can still afford it. That's a big thing. I would never push you to buy a home unless you can afford it right now. But those buyers, you're the ones who have the opportunity before you. I'm seeing so many price decreases on resold homes, and I'm starting to see builder incentives, $10,000 in flex cash, or we'll buy your rate down, or you can have, X amount off closing costs. All I'm saying is, because interest rates are on the rise, that is not an excuse to get out of the market right now unless you simply cannot afford it. Reason being, let's compare it to the scenario back in February or March. February or March, there were only, 1,200 homes for sale because, no one was moving and no one knew where they were gonna go if they sold their home. And interest rates were at a historic low, meaning there were so many more buyers in the market because who could pass on that, right? However, right now, you have 8,000 homes to pick from. That's over 4 times the amount. So realistically, you can't really compare the 2 times. Back in February or March, you were having to bid 15% over asking just to be in the running. Now, there's price decreases. Houses are sitting on the market for like 3 times as long. It's crazy. So my question is, unless you can't afford it, what's stopping you from acting now? What's stopping you from doubling down on your buying efforts? Because now is the time to act. Now it's been the most favorable terms for buyers than it's been in the last 3 years. If you or anyone that you know is interested in finding out about new build incentives or inventory that's available to you, I want to be a resource. My information is in the description below. I want to connect with you and help you out. It's great to be back on YouTube. Excited that you're back here and tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.